Hello again and welcome to another episode of Resining of the Living Dead. This is episode 48. Seems like it's just been yesterday when we started doing these. Today we are continuing with our Christmas in July creations, and we are going to be doing a rather simple one today. These are two birds. We will call them turtle doves because it is Christmas. We're going to do them in a black and white mica powder swirl. We are going to mix up about 5 ounces of the, what is this, KHKD 2-part resin. There will be a link to that in the description for the video. You can pick that up off of Amazon. The links are affiliate links, so the channel does earn a little bit. Still looking for our first sale from Amazon links, but again, check it out. It's been working really nicely so far. Again, we're going to mix up about 5 ounces of 2-part resin, split it into 2 parts, and using some mica powder, black and white, along with some clear glue so that they don't swirl and blend together too much. And we're going to pour them, pop them in the pressure pot for a day, and see how the results are. So, without further ado, I'm going to step away, get my resin mixed together, and we'll be right back to start. See you in a minute. Alright, now the resin is mixed. We've used a little bit of glue, so we'll start with the smaller one here, and we're going to pour a little bit of the black. And I think what I'm going to do is try to get it in the tail first. So we're going to kind of turn it this direction and give it a little bit of a pour. Alright. And then we're going to do the same thing with the white. Then some more of the black. Try not to make a huge mess. Alright, then back to the white. And then black. Oh, it's running down the side of the cup. And then the white. And then some more of the black. And the white. Back to the black. Again, I think we just want to get like a, my goal is kind of a, like a rock, like a stone kind of blurring of the, I want it to swirl, but I don't want it to become gray. All right. Just scoop this up from the side. I think it's mostly black, so it's fine. Alright, so we're going to move that one to the side, get it on one of our always making more noise than I need to. Alright, we're going to move him to the side. Get our other one out, and we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to start with the white at the tail. And then alternate to the black. And again, try not to make too much of a mess, which we don't seem to really be succeeding at the moment. So we're going to continue to alternate, and we'll see how much we have left or if we need to make any more. I think we're going to have enough. I think it's going to be just fine. But we have a little bit left over. I think what we may do is we may squeeze the tail a little bit just to ensure that there's no bubbles stuck in there, but also to kind of make sure that we can get a little bit of a blend. Because right now what I'm seeing is layers, but not so much blending, but we'll... Yeah, we're going to need a little bit more, but we do have some that hasn't been mixed with anything yet. So I think that's going to be all right. Alright, and let's see if we got any more of the white in this one. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to mix up a little bit more of the black and a little bit more of the white with what we have left and see what we got. So we're going to do that and be right back. Alright, we've mixed a little bit more black and a little bit more white. I think we're going to need to make some more after that, but let's just see in the meantime. I think we're going to need a little tiny bit more, but we'll see. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that last little bit is going to do it. We can hope. A little bit of black left. Perfect. All right. So we're going to give these two a little spray. And we're going to pop them in our pressure pot, and we'll be back in about 24 hours to demold and see the results. See you then. All right, we are back to demold. It has been about 24 hours, so we're going to take them off of our, we'll keep them in frame, but take them off of our plate that came out of the pressure pot. Let's start with the little guy. Let's see how we're going to do this, because he's got this tail. So I think if we try to start up here at the head. It might be a little bit easier because I definitely don't want to snap the tail off. So there we go. I think that'll work just fine. We're just going to roll it up. Goodness gracious. There we go. It's still it's a little soft. Let's see if we can get this off of here without causing too much damage. My goodness. Alright, let's grab some... Oh, that's alcohol. I have a spray bottle of soap somewhere. Alright, well, let's just keep working at it. I think I need to add some... I have to edit some music into this part because this is a challenge. Alright, let me grab my soap. We're going to be right back. Alright, so what I did was I took the end of my paintbrush, got it in there, and it allowed it to work free. So there you go. You can see it's pretty good. We'll clean up the bottom shortly before we do a final video, but let's go ahead and now work on the big guy and see if we end up with the same issue, but we should be able to do that pretty easily now that we know our trick. And okay, note to self, next time these molds are very, very tight. There we go. Alright, so we're going to do that. And much like we did for the other one, we're going to get the put that in there, and that really kind of helped us get the, well, maybe not. Oh my word. Almost. It was separating, it felt like. Well, yay! Alright, that came out nice. We'll get them on the turntable for our final images. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate that. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. And if you hit the subscribe button, you will be notified of future videos as they are released. Shares are greatly appreciated. And if you have any suggestions on things that you'd like to see me make or colors that you'd like to see these done in, by all means, drop a message in the comments. They are all read. They will always be replied to. Thanks again, and see you on the next one. And oh yeah, by the way, Happy Christmas in July. See you next time.